Hi everybody, I'm Susan and this is my channel, Susan's Road Less Traveled. I'm on vacation this week, but unfortunately Alice, my VW, was not ready for me to be driving around in it. So I'm doing a staycation, and I truly did a staycation for 3 days, and it's Thursday, it's gorgeous out, and in thinking what I wanted to do today, I decided that I'm going to take you all to the best kept secret in Georgia. So it's not a hamburger joint, it's not a music venue, it's not an antique shop. Stay tuned for a wee bit of a drive from where I live for a little tour around something that I probably think many people don't know is in Georgia. And I'll be back. Okay, we're here, and it looks like I'm not the only one here, so I'll let them walk around. But this is the Georgia Guidestones in Elberton, Georgia, which Elberton claims to be the granite capital of Georgia. And so probably one of the reasons why granite was used for this, but I will read some stuff off about this and walk around and show you why I wanted to come here. So I'll link this document in the notes below. It is from Wiki, but I just thought I'd read out some of the information that they talk about on this. The Georgia Guidestones are a granite monument erected in 1980 in Elberton County, Georgia. A set of 10 guidelines is inscribed on the structure in 8 modern languages, as we saw, and a shorter message is inscribed at the top of the structure in 4 ancient language scripts. The monument stands at approximate elevation of 750 feet above sea level, about 90 miles east of Atlanta, 45 miles from Athens, Georgia, and 9 miles north of the center of the city of Elberton. 1 slab stands in the center with 4 arranged around it, and a capstone lies on top of the 5 slabs, which are supposedly astronomically aligned. An additional stone tablet, which is set in the ground in the a short distance to the west of the structure, provides some notes on the history and purpose of the Guidestone. And some people refer to it as American Stonehenge. The monument is 19 feet 3 inches tall, made from 6 granite slabs weighing a total of 237,746 pounds. The anonymity of the Guidestone's author and their apparent advocacy of population control, eugenics, and internationalism have made it an object of controversy and conspiracy. It was created by a man named R.C. Christian in 1979. I should say R.C. Christian is claimed to be a pseudonym. He approached the Elberton Granite Finishing Company on behalf of a small group of people who wanted to remain anonymous, and gave them the layout for this, what it would entail, and paid whatever number that the granite company came back saying that it would cost, without haggling. He delivered the scale model of the Guidestones and 10 pages of specifications. It sits on 5 acres of land that was purchased by Christian in October 1979, and then subsequently it was deeded to the county of Elberton. There is a message, as I read, consisting of a set of 10 guidelines or principles engraved in 8 different languages, 1 language on each face of the 4 large upright stones. And moving clockwise around the structure from due north, the languages are English, Spanish, Swahili, Hindu, Hebrew, Arabic, traditional Chinese, and Russian. So the 10 guidelines, as are inscripted in these languages, state as such, and I did read them out there, but I'll read them again. 1, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. 2, guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Unite humanity with a living new language. That was number 3. Number 4, rule passion, faith, and tradition and all things with tempered reason. 5, protect people and nations with fair laws and just courts. 6, let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court. 7, avoid petty laws and useless officials. 8, balance personal rights with social duties. 9, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. And 10, be not a cancer on the earth. Leave room for nature. Leave room for nature. So the explanatory tablet that I walked over a few feet to the west just gives additional information of how it's laid out, how it's oriented, and when it was erected, etc. So it does claim that it's an astronomic feature, has a horizontal slot indicating annual travel of the sun. The sunbeam through capstone marks noontime through the year. And then the other astronomical features are that the 4 outer stones are supposedly oriented to mark the limits of the 18.6 year lunar declination cycle. The center column features a hole drilled at an angle from one side to another through which can be seen the North Star, a star whose position changes only very gradually over time. The same pillar has a slot carved through it, which is aligned with the sun's solstice and equinoxes. And a 1/7 inch aperture in the capstone allows a ray of sun to pass through at noon each day, shining a beam on the center stone, indicating the day of the year. So I'm on my way home. I talked to a couple people that were there, a few guys that were traveled up from Florida that actually have a podcast where they do topics like the Guidestones and such. So they were making a couple of day trip up this way to take a look at it and I guess go home and podcast about it. So. That was a good trip. It's a beautiful day out, and just lovely countryside through the Lake Hartwell area of South Carolina and Georgia. So thanks for joining me today. Everybody have a blessed day.